Dyson Danger is not a podcast meant for children. This show features crude humor, offensive language, and depictions of violence. More information can be found in the episode description.
Hi, and welcome to Dyson Danger, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast where the decisions and dice rolls of 5 adventurers will shape the world of fantasy they inhabit. This is our first full episode. This intro may be a bit dense, but we want the first few episodes to be clear about the rules so that this show is more accessible to people who have not played D&D before and want to get a clear understanding of what's going on. We'll start introducing our cast members, starting with the man on my right.
My name is Zach. I play John. I am a level 10 halfling druid.
My name is James. I am playing Yibald, the twin brother of John, another halfling druid.
Oh, hi, I'm Carol. I'm playing Grumble, level 10 barbarian. He's a turtle.
And hi, my name is Sean. I play a character of Nabusi. He is a very human level 10 ranger.
Sam, would you like to introduce yourself?
I am playing Slayer, also known as Jarkov.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm the Dungeon Master or Game Master. I'd like to take a minute to talk about tabletop role-playing games and the rules of our table. We are playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition, which is a turn-based role-playing game. My role in this game is to narrate the events of the story as they unfold to the main characters of our story. The main characters are controlled by 5 players, but you can play D&D with as little as 2 players. As the story advances, our players at any point can speak or perform any action they like. Most of their choices will be resolved by the roll of a 20-sided die, commonly referred to as a D20. Higher results on the die tend to succeed a task, and lower results tend to fail a task. As the Game Master, I can determine how high or how low the result needs to be for the task to be successful. Different tasks require different difficulty checks, or DC for short. The DC can be as low as 2 and sometimes even higher than 20. I can choose to reveal the DC of an action at any choice at my discretion. The first roll of this game is going to be an initiative roll, which will determine the order the players take their turns in. But before we start the game, we have a segment that's unique to our table.
At the beginning of every single show, our wonderful Dungeon Master will ask us as the players a question that we'll probably have to answer in character. This is a way so that we can talk to the audience about our characters without having to do so in session, and just it's a little bit of fun and get our ad-libbing going. What's our question today?
All right, so the way we're going to do this is that I have a small table of about, it was 50, but we actually spent one question off screen, just to give an example. But I'm going to roll these D100s, and whatever the result is, we're going to end. Yeah, it was 50, and we did a one-shot to test the equipment, and I don't want to ask the same question again because I already know the answers.
Maybe they changed. You never know.
Maybe they changed. Yeah, I'm going to roll this until I get under 50. 21. Question 21. Can you tell when someone is flirting with you?
Why is everybody pointing at me?
You did the first introduction, so it's going to start with you.
What we did earlier.
Absolutely not, no. This is both in character and out of character. Absolutely not.
The same. Completely. I would wager even worse, both in character and out of character, unable to tell. Which will come more for the character will be more realized as we start playing, but Yibald is especially completely oblivious to any sign of affection.
I think Grumble knows. I think he can tell, but I think he's also in stark denial about it. He just doesn't want to deal with it.
I just don't want to deal with it.
Your character, you.
Oh.
Sean's getting all the people.
No.
It's got Riz.
They're lining up for him.
That I'm not going to say it.
He's got that Simon's voice
I'll
right
say
now.
it. They're all younger.
Shut up. Nar.
Alright,
Sam.
Can Flair slash
I
not evil, Flair
I
slash
didn't hear the question.
The question is, can you tell when someone is flirting with you?
Oh, fuck no.
Half our party is sick right now, just so you guys know.
Oh, yeah,
we
we're doing
have like
great.
2 basses, a baritone, a tenor, and me.
Can't
Sean's in the basement right now for his
He's
voice.
normally not.
Yeah.
It's really funny. I'm enjoying this.
I'm kind of disturbed that his voice is lower than mine right now. Oh.
We open on a sunny hillside. It is the first day of spring. A large plethora of creatures and flora are coming back to life and like coming around to gather in a spot deep within the cliffside of the mountain. There is a gathering for a festival that celebrates the first day of spring here that is predominantly druids and any of their friends and associates. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
5.
I got a 6.
21.
Oh, damn.
What'd Sam get?
Sam, did you roll initiative? 15. All right.
This is millennial spell.
I have a +4 to initiative. I rolled a 1, just so we're all clear. That's going to be the tone of the entire game. Hey, it's James here. I just rolled what is known as a natural 1. When you roll a 1 on the d20, it is known as a critical failure. Usually it means that any modifiers to the roll will not be applied. In this case with initiative, it just means I will probably be going last. I'm sitting next to Zach, of course, who rolls only high.
I only rolled an 18.
Shut up.
Only.
That sounds so rough. My heart aches for you.
Carol,
Here, you want me to
roll
roll with advantage?
Yeah.
Alex here. So what's happening here is that Carol has an ability that allows her to have advantage with this particular roll. This means she can roll 2 d20s and take the higher of the 2 results. Advantage can be given by the DM based on different circumstances or triggered by miscellaneous class or race features that players can choose and have access to. There is also an opposite effect called disadvantage, where players will roll 2 d20s and take the lower of the 2 depending on the circumstance.
9.
Carol rolled a 5 twice.
I did. My penguin dice. They've abandoned me.
John, it is early in the morning. You are actually the only one in the party who has already made their way to the festival.
Right.
My long walk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
As you enter the festival grounds, you get a look around and you see a large cluster gathering of druids in the town, like what would be equivalent to the town square of this gathering. And within this square, you see your father, Miles.
I see him, and I am going to specifically try and join the gathering to where I know what is happening, but avoid contact with my dad at all costs.
Your daddy's son.
Give me a stealth check with advantage, because it's a big crowd, and I think that's definitely enough to work with. Ooh.
Thank God I had advantage. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You have successfully weaved your way through the crowd and managed to
I get to reroll 1.
find your way to like what is basically some dude just like.
Oh, you're right, James.
I get to reroll 1.
I get to reroll
Can I reroll
ones.
my initiative because I get to reroll 1 as the halfling?
Hold on.
Yeah, go for it. If
I'm
you
so
get-
sorry.
I forgot about that.
Why are you
I rolled another 1!
All right, well.
Can't you roll it again?
No, I only get to reroll once
It
after you
is,
see me
the
roll.
one.
Oh, it's counterintuitive.
All right, forget I did anything. Back to the wonderful narration, please.
Still stayed the same.
Still say the same. All right, so you managed to creep your way along your way. It's kind of like that one intro video scene from like one of the Assassin's Creed promotion videos where he's just in the crowd weaving through and no one notices him because everybody else is also wearing
Slightly
the same shit.
brushing against people as I walk by.
Exactly.
I'm picturing what his character looks like, and you guys can't see it because we're on a podcast format, but
What?
can we all actually, when we get to our turns and initiative, can we describe what our characters look like? 'Cause
yeah.
It's truly fun in the case of some of us. I don't know about Sean. I don't know what he looks like.
Your mother.
Okay.
Your mom!
All right. As you make your way through, you hear a man hailing. All right, it's time for the who determine who gets to do the rite of passage casting of the spell. The honor shall go to whoever can win this grandiose fishing contest. Whoever brings the biggest fish gets to be the winner and present the. Not only will be paid handsomely, but will also be given the right to cast the spell of which the ritual needs.
Now, when you say fishing, what do you mean by it? What type of fishing are we talking about here? Just regular fishing? Are we river fishing? Are we ocean fishing?
We are lake fishing.
We are lake fishing?
Dum dum dum.
Are we catfishing?
Are we catfishing?
There are catfish.
Ask them the real questions here.
Are using
This
our
is why we're
hands
glad
to
Sam is here.
pick up fish.
Fantastic.
Tie into our
whatever.
question of the day.
Whatever tool you like.
Do I know? Is there a sign-up sheet for fishing?
Essentially you just like raise your hand and then like you go out into the lake at a designated time and then you
I absolutely raise my hand.
absolutely raise
Can they
your
see him
hand.
over the crowd? He's like 3 feet
Oh,
tall.
there's like a bunch of people raising their
Okay.
hand.
He's
They're
gotta
like,
jump.
There's like,
I jump onto somebody. I'm ask somebody, hey, can I get a lift? I want to
Can I have
fish.
uppies?
Can I have uppies? Uppies?
and the man go ahead and roll charisma really quick.
Just base charisma?
Just base charisma. Unless you want to go for like specifically for persuasion, intimidation, or
Doesn't matter.
Alright, cool.
You give uppies or
10.
you go downsies.
10. He's just like, I would, but you look a little heavy, but if you go
I look heavy?
Have you seen the thighs on your character?
Sir, I promise you, I weigh 35 pounds. You could pick me up with one arm.
Oh man. Is that actually true?
I do weigh 35 pounds, yes.
Yeah, we've ended up making these characters separately with the idea of them being twins, but I keep looking over at his stats, and we are oddly similar in a lot
I'm
of ways.
4 feet tall. I weigh
He's taller than I am. That's
35 pounds.
Oh man. Alright, well
I'm only 3 feet tall. I'm a chunky boy.
Damn.
On a 10, because it's just an average suggestion, and he's just like you're not trying to cause any violence, and he does seem like you're telling the truth. You are actually lifted by this stranger whose name will be Kevin. Kevin has agreed to lift you.
Kevin.
Boom, 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 boom.
Kevin is a nice big barbarian druid multi-class, and he's just kind of a friendly guy, but he'll lift you up and be like, this guy wants it.
Me!
Can we now take a chance to describe his character, please, just for the audience?
He lifts up a man with what I can only describe to be like a gas mask type of mask on, wearing full purple and orange, as he should. He's got like a Speedo on and no pants, but he's got boots.
I hate it so much.
He's also got one of those, what do you call them? Like snow hats that go on around like the ones with the rectangular thing around the ears.
Oh, yeah.
You got the flaps hanging down.
The little flaps hanging down.
Aviator hat?
Kind of.
Kind of. And you can't see it, but under the mask, he does have pink sunglasses on.
Elton John.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you are lifted up, and the
That's where the John comes from.
where everyone has gathered now, they start rushing everybody who's volunteered into kind of a segment away from everybody, and there's just a kind of a starting line, right? And at the starting line, you'll see that there's only even though there's 20 of you, there's only 6 boats, and then you'll just hear someone say all right, everybody, line up and we'll start off the race. Whoever gets a boat will have a clear advantage, but we'll see how this plays out. All right, count down. 5, 4, meanwhile.
I love meanwhile.
All right, Sam, it's time for some one-on-one time.
Sean here. Our dungeon master likes to approve some things known as homebrew. Homebrew refers to rules, items, and abilities that are not part of the official rules of Dungeons & Dragons. One small example of a homebrew rule we use is a bonus action unarmed strike. A large example of a homebrew that our dungeon master approved is Sam using a custom class for his druid. Keep in mind, every dungeon master is different and will not always approve of your homebrew concept.
We cut to a mild-mannered druid
within the fort, within the mountainside of the local area. His name is Jarkov right now, but he enters a cabin. And Sam, go ahead and roll perception for me.
Roll with 17.
With 17 perception, you see a strange coin in a clear box, surrounded what seems to be a ritual casting spell of some kind. Completely abandoned within a cabin, decayed in the wood side of the mountains.
Yeah, that's a nice box.
The box seems to hum with a submarine energy of some kind, and there's a mist of air with like bubbles popping nearby. You guys insist, but James and Joe started making sound effects into the mic. I'm like, I wonder if I can work this out so I don't have to heavily edit it.
All right, good.
There's a little brook somewhere. She's babbling.
All right, Sam.
Sorry, continue.
What would you like to do?
I like to straight up karate chop the top of the box.
The box shatters immediately. Go ahead and roll Arcana.
I'm not smart. Apparently, I am smart. Smarter than James, at least.
Hey,
Nice.
I have a 14
Get 'em.
intelligence.
I have a 7. He's 2.
Oh, damn, I'm as smart as James.
Haha.
I have 16 for Arcana.
16 for Arcana, your magic kind of like intertwines and bursts it immediately. It's as if the coin wanted to you to break it for him. So it's almost like you don't even feel the top of the box. It's almost like it opened for you as you were making that gesture. And the coin resonating with your magic that you initially have as a druid just like blends and like snaps into your hand. And the coin sears itself kind of like within your flesh.
I try to shake it off.
As you shake it off, there's like a part of you that's like kind of wanting to like put it in deeper. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
These dice. 9.
You have failed the saving throw, and your personality, you feel yourself kind of recess a bit, but now you feel a new personality kind of shine forward a bit. The new personality, you know, as you fade out, identifies itself as Flayer, which is now taking kind of root inside of your mind and spreading through. As this is happening, go ahead and roll perception.
I love Sam always playing the most like emotionally involved characters.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Zach here. What just happened is Sam rolled what is called a natural 20. In several editions of the D&D rules, a natural 20 is an automatic hit on an attack roll, and in this campaign will also succeed on skill checks, although that is completely up to the game master. When you roll a natural 20 on an attack roll, not only do you succeed on the attack, but you also do double the amount of damage before any modifiers. In this campaign, we roll double the amount of dice, because rolling dice is fun. But some game masters may just have you double the number on the dice.
You see around yourself that the room has started to swirl with the strange symbols on the wall. They have begun churning corpses out from the ground and shaping into something of like a portal. And out from the portal comes a demon who steps out. A demon who steps out to introduce himself. A singular voice layered with sound effects that I'm going to add later simply says, "Well, hello there.
I'm quite surprised. A Platinum Soul Coin, you must be quite the character to... Well, actually, this is a good question. Hello, who is in there right now? Is this the coin or is this the host?
Doesn't matter.
A little bit. You see, I would like to very much have that coin, but rules of demon law and whatnot, I have to take it upon the coin's consent if it's someone else running the show, so to speak. But, you know, if you are, in fact, the original host of this body, I will gladly get rid of that coin for you for a modest business transaction, as it would.
It's a pretty cool looking coin.
Oh yes, quite valuable in the demon realm, you see. And for where I'm from, that could buy me a pretty vacation for quite a while. So I'm willing to pay about, you know, almost anything for something. What could a gentleman like you use?
I could use some alone time without you.
Fair enough. Now, however, I must quickly ask.
And then he pulls out a scroll.
You wouldn't happen to be, or used to be...
And he looks at the scroll, looks back at you, looks back at the scroll, kind of just does this back and forth thing as it's like...
He looks at me.
And
I look at him. He looks at me.
And I look at him.
And he finally snaps out of it, and he's just like, okay.
You wouldn't happen to be Magus? Magus?
And then he burns the scroll. It's like,
according to the picture I've got, you don't really fit that description, so, I guess we are done with our business here. But just know, if you ever want to get rid of that coin, give me a call. My name is Spike Churro.
And then he fades into the portal and disappears.
I love the idea of a coin, like, fusing itself into your skin and going, yeah, it's really pretty. I like it. That's attitude right there. I appreciate that.
We now cut to whoever was next in the ship, Sean.
Jonathan.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's your theme song.
We cut to Debussy, a well-known member of the Guild of King's Throne, an adventuring guild known for paying out bounties posted by the local monarchy and any party the royal family decrees is worthy. You are currently on a simple mission to meet with an old friend of yours named Kamasi. Kamasi, as you know, is a goblin spy who has requested to meet you at your usual rendezvous points before the Spring Festival kicks off.
The fuck is the plot? Where did this come from, Sean?
I'm so invested now. This is the plot. We can all go home.
Okay, carry on, please.
All right, you gotta go to the main checkpoint.
Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll me perception once you arrive there.
Damn. Hold up. I got 11.
You got an 11? With an 11, you look around. It's all pretty normal for the most part, but there's just like a single note, like a little envelope on the ground.
Ah, jeez. All right, time to look at the note.
All right. As you open the note, it reads a message. It says, "Dear Debussy, we regret to inform you that your companion Kamasi is currently our hostage. Follow this map and meet us alone. Bring 365 gold, or else. You have until noon to comply."
What is this, college?
I'm getting flashbacks. Sean's involved with gold again.
What is this?
The last character Sean played, mistakenly, on the DM's part, got like 80,000 gold as part of his 10,000 gold as part of his like starting thing.
Wow, that was a jump.
I was math is hard.
80,000, almost 100 is 10,000.
That's not math.
Shut up.
Math major, what is math?
Math is numbers.
Oh, good. Okay.
That's different some things.
I learned so much.
I thought it was the Civil War.
Inside the envelope is also a small map leading you to a location of their choice. Would you like to follow the map?
I don't have money. I only have 25 gold.
You'll have to think quick. Do you want to try to see if maybe you can earn some gold at the... it's currently 8 a.m. You have 4 hours.
I'll go follow the map.
You follow the map, absolutely. All right. Meanwhile,
That's Carol.
That's me.
I rolled 2 ones.
I'm so proud of you.
Imagine.
We cut to Grumble, who is currently venturing out of their home in the mountains. You are aware of a festival nearby of a gathering of peaceful creature and druids traveling towards a well-known location. Location.
Correct.
Maybe lock the doors and turn the lights.
That's his
down
theme
low.
song.
As you descend the mountain, go ahead and roll me perception.
We're gonna change my dice.
How wise?
21.
21, dang. You overhear a full-fledged conversation, and you see what appears to be 3 soldiers of some kind. Well, 1 soldier and 2 thugs of the soldier, kind of burrowing their way through like this random passage that was kind of hidden in the side of the mountain. And you overhear a conversation. Hey, let's try this cave. Are you sure, boss? This will be like the 12th cave this morning alone. Hey, buddy, it'll be worth it. The Fellowship of the Wandering Golem will pay a high price for the Scaly Terror. Are you sure we can take on the Scaly Terror, boss? And then they start going on like a little bit where they're just like, I hear the Scaly Terror uses the tooth of a dragon to stop enemies. I hear the Scaly Terror can fly. I hear the Scaly Terror looks like your closest friend until it's too late. And then they kind of look at each other suspiciously.
Scaly Terror.
Is your mom?
Graduated from high school with straight A's. 4.0.
Oh, dude, that's
We can't take him, boss. He's too much for us. We're
Not
C
only did he
average.
graduate, he also went back to Flex and got his GED a second time.
He was a grad student there too.
At high school?
High school. Yeah, because they hired him on.
They turn to each other and stare at each other suspiciously for like a second longer than they should. Because the last bit they said was, I hear the Scaly Terror looks like your closest friend, so it's too late. They also have an awkward revelation where they realize like one guy is like both of their best friends, but the other 2 guys aren't each other's best friends.
Brutal.
Uh-oh.
Ouch.
That's what you get with a 21. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna follow them. Grumble's highly intrigued and very annoyed at who the fuck the Scaly Terror is.
As you follow them through, do you approach them and say hi or anything like that? Or do you just watch from a distance?
I'm gonna lurk. I'm just gonna walk up behind them and just kind of stand. Because I'm like 8 feet tall.
Yeah, would you like to describe
My
your character?
boy. Oh, yeah, okay. So, Grumble, he's a turtle. He's quite tall. There's a page on it, but I've lost it. Give me a minute. There it is. He's 8'1". He's 300 pounds. His eyes are brown. His skin is green. He has no hair. His shell is spiky. There are hardened scales all over him that stick out like spines. He has a very short tail, but he's big. He's beefy.
Yeah, I feel like a character like that would have to roll stealth potentially.
He's not going for stealth. He's going for intimidation.
Oh, okay. So you're just gonna approach and
You Michael Myering them, just showing up right behind them, like,
Yeah.
Alright,
They're talking big talk in his
So
mountain.
go ahead and just roll a intimidation roll.
And I have a +8 if the little number is correct.
oh, Jesus.
27.
Yes.
They,
I love him.
They turn around. They're just casually like trying to mine through this like cave cliffside thing, and they suddenly turn around and one of them just kind of like goes, boss? He's like, oh, what, hi. You need anything?
Grumble's gonna get very close. He's gonna lean down into the leader's face and he's gonna say, "You need to leave before it finds you. And I bring you to it."
Boys! Let's go!
You leave fast.
And they start dashing off, and they're like, "Let's go! They quickly and haphazardly pack everything and just start ducking out. I'm gonna roll a quick determination, really quick, to see if they decide to go for the festival or anywhere else at the festival. All right, boys. You know what? Let's take a break, have some fun. Let's go down to the festival and see how that's going. Maybe it's not too late to join the fishing contest.
That's a good plan. You don't come back here.
And then they just start scurrying off. It's very much like a Tom and Jerry, like they just like like they
the eyes popping out of their face type stuff, you know.
Very over the top. They leave forward, and just like dash off. We now cut back to, was that everybody?
No, I didn't go yet.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. We can skip you.
But before we did,
It's
actually,
cool.
I feel like we should. Sean and Sam should describe their characters because we forgot to have them do that. They already went.
Sam, go
You're on a
first.
mission today.
It's fun. Theater of the mind.
Sam, would you like to take a moment to describe your character?
Alright, let me have this little bitch boy moment.
If that's cool.
I am a male kobold that has long black scruffy hair with crimson red skin that has bluish green eyes. I am 24 years old. That is 3 foot 5 inches and weighing 46 pounds.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again.
It definitely
That's
brings
cool.
that energy
I like
to the
this.
table.
That's very
Emo
cool.
Persky
Yeah.
Jones.
And now, Sean, would you like to describe your character?
I have no idea what Sean's character looks like because we haven't designed his Hero Forge model yet.
We have not.
Da Vinci?
I'm a tall 5 foot.
Usually
You're
when
a
I,
weird
think,
lad.
when I think tall, I do not immediately go 5 foot.
Like if you talk to a police officer after someone robbed you,
Oh, he's real tall, man. He's like 5 feet.
Sean is the tallest one in person, by the way. He's like 6 foot, 6'1",
Are you really?
whatever.
6 foot.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's very funny. He's 5 foot.
I'm tall. I'm 5'8".
I'm 5 foot.
Towering over the masses.
It's also funny that he says tall immediately after you describing your character 8 feet. Yeah, 8
I'm
foot.
just a wee little lad, a simple boy.
Wearing a green cloak with some brown pants, a white t-shirt.
All right. Evolve, you have recently left the mountainside looking for resources from your residency in the caves system up there. As you adventure through, you eventually make your way to the knowing that it's your best shot for getting resources for your adventure, the festival nearby. As you begin walking through, looking at miscellaneous shop stands and stuff, you see one curious looking bread bakery stand, and you'll notice it's being run by your mother, Fitz.
Your mom's son.
And I'll describe what Yibop looks like now because he hasn't seen his mother or his brother or his father in 10 years. And since then, he's about the same height as John. And he is wearing these like wrappings around his body that look kind of weathered and worn, but not like dirty. Some like dark maroons and some dark greens. He's got a little like bandana type thing on his head, and from his face though is growing some large mushroom like spores that cover half of his face, and the other part of his face has already got some tinge to it, and his eyes look all a little weird, but nothing too bad, but he definitely looks like he has a condition going on, so he probably wouldn't be recognized if he didn't stay too long. So he'll walk up to the bread stand because bread sounds pretty fucking good right now.
Yeah.
He hasn't had bread in a while because he lives up in a mountain.
All right. Go ahead, and are you like going to intentionally try to disguise like that's not you from your mother, or
Yeah, he'll keep his head kind of like, he'll have just the mushroom side facing instead of like his more pleasant side, I guess is the word you could use.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll deception or stealth, one or the other.
One of those is better than the other. I'm going with the stealth option.
All right, cool. So yeah, go ahead and go for that.
19.
19, and on the we'll say perception, nat 20.
Oh shit.
A mother
always knows.
A mother always knows. Like as you were like looking down, you're like, I like some bread. It's like, Yeeple?
Did you run away from home? Young man.
I didn't run.
Young man.
There's no need to feel down.
Yeah.
Young man.
She like haphazardly like runs to the desk and like grabs like something. Like she rises through a bunch of stuff, grabs something, and then comes right back. Oh my god! I'm so evil. I know we haven't always seen eye to eye.
Well, it's kind of hard now. I only got one.
You're quite tall.
I'm not tall. I am 3. I'm shorter than he is.
You're a mighty 3 feet. You're very tall on this table.
I'm just sitting at the counter with my fingers just going like drilling on the table. Like,
How old are you?
I'm 30. I left when I was
In
20.
the grand scheme of things, like for halflings.
I'm very young still.
Okay.
Halflings live a little longer than humans do, so like
What did you
120,
do to your
150. Nothing, I left.
Well, you said 100 because sometimes you live till like 72.
As you continue discussing things with your mother, she pulls out a box and it's like, I meant to give you these a long time ago. I remember before you left, you mentioned that you liked adventuring on like the mountainside and it can get quite cold. And she gives you the boots of cold.
Hey, it's James again. The boots Yibald just got from his mother are known as Boots of the Winterlands. They grant many abilities befitting living in rugged, snowy lands. The wearer gains resistance to cold damage. Resistance to a damage type means you only take half of the given damage. Additionally, the boots let the wearer ignore difficult icy terrain and lets them tolerate temperatures down to negative 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
She's like, I know it's a bit late with it being spring now.
No,
This is so sad.
it stays actually quite chilled up there. My shoes are already worn through. That's why I hate making this trip. How's the family doing, Mom? I'm just gonna make an executive decision now that the mother was never part of the issue. Like Yibald left for complicated
so
reasons.
sweet.
Yeah, she does. I don't like that.
You're a terrible son.
Yibald left for complications with not the members of his family, but with the members of his conclave, of his like the order and how they focus on nature. He's a spores druid, so he focused on different parts, and he left. He didn't like that. So how's it going? I meant to write, but
I haven't heard from Emrys in a while. And your father, he's still the same.
no, that's honestly, if he was different, I'd be more concerned. He's kind of it's kind of his thing. He just kind of stays the same. You haven't heard from Emrys?
No, not in
That's
about,
weird.
It's been about 4 months since I've heard from him.
That's a little long. I mean, calling the kettle black here, but that's a little long for him,
She invites you to see if you would like to stake around a little bit and perhaps help with the kitchen work that needs to be done.
I would be happy to help, and I will keep discussions of policies and the nature of nature to myself so we can have a pleasant time before I have to go back.
Absolutely, that's great.
Okay.
The golf clubs.
I may have left a little frustrated, and I do apologize for that. I still do not rescind my position, and I doubt you guys have rescinded yours. However, it is the first day of spring. It's a wonderful festival, and I haven't been below 300 feet in altitude in like 3 years. So I'm happy to be here.
How's the weather up there?
Cold. Really fucking cold.
Okay, bye now.
One random NPC.
He hasn't changed at all. Jimmy's still an asshole. Is he still not doing anything? Does he just come here still? Does he not do anything?
Mom.
Okay. I'm gonna kill a man.
She makes really good food.
She does.
Goodbye.
Okay. Yes, I will help you with the preparing. You knew I was always better at that than Emrys was.
Meanwhile, 3, 2, and then someone casts this thaumaturgy and like small fireworks kind of like light up in the sky and shit and go.
All right. So I do a cool dive into the water.
Oh, you're just ignoring the 6 boats I left for you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're druids, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I am. With a 9 performance. That's how cool my dive is.
Like, you could see what you were going for.
Did you roll performance?
Did you belly flop, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like, people saw what you were going for. They were like, oh, okay. But everyone's still distracted with the whole, like, why not use the boat?
Oh, you'll find out.
Kill him. Get him.
Because I looked up.
Ooh.
I can, as a druid, I can wild shape. Up to CR3. I looked up.
Zach is a moon
Be a
druid
shark.
for everyone.
Be a
You know
shark.
what
Be a
is
shark.
you know what's a CR3 rating, Alex? A killer whale.
Oh, my God.
So I turn into a killer whale.
On the sidelines, Jimmy's really sad about this. He was rooting for it.
Carol's playing 2 characters now. She's playing Grumble and Jimmy.
Look, I want a shark.
I can't turn into a shark, Jimmy. This is the conversation we had before.
You should have taken polymorph.
Sharks are cooler. Killer whales are mean. Add them that on Animal Planet.
Jimmy, shut up.
So, what are the rules of this fishing thing? Just to catch as many fish as possible?
Catch the biggest fish.
To catch the biggest fish?
You are the biggest fish.
I am the biggest.
He's a mammal.
You could have been a shark and been the biggest fish.
Well, my plan is to, as a killer whale does, open my mouth and just catch as many fucking fish as possible.
That's not how a killer whale hunts, buddy.
That's how a whale shark
that's
hunts.
a blue whale.
That's a shark!
Same difference. It's a whale.
Killer whales hunt in packs.
Yeah, my pack is me, myself, and I.
It's solo lobo.
Lobo.
And that's going to be my plan for the whole entire thing, except every 30 minutes I have to come up for air.
Okay, cool. So,
How long's this fishing match?
I don't know.
Okay.
it's pretty much it goes on until about noon. Whoever has the biggest fish by noon.
So yeah, every 30
Then
minutes.
Sean's murdered for not having money by noon.
Also,
I have a way.
you can stay and watch it for 5
Yeah, but
hours.
there's
So.
Exactly. Yeah,
Never
but
back
it's
down,
just
never
every.
what?
the
Yeah, I
whale
know that. I know
does
that. I
it.
know that.
Never give
Never
up.
back down, never what?
Never give up.
Meanwhile, who's next in this?
Sam,
All
Soul
right.
Coin Boy.
Timothy.
All right, Sam,
Samothy.
you are now in the middle of the cabin. You're feeling a bit peckish as you feel hungry. You feel a hunger that, Jarkov would not probably approve of, but Flair does.
I will cast Locate Animal,
Oh, locate animal, absolutely.
and I will look for the closest animal within 5 miles of me.
All right.
Beetle Bunny, foo, foo.
Do I
running
count as
through
an
the-
animal?
You'll
Yeah, this Grumble count.
Do I count?
Well, it's closest.
Hello.
as you
You don't have my size.
My name's Russell.
as you cast the spell, nice big energy of what color is your magic? Really quick question.
I'd say it would be pinkish red.
Pinkish red.
It's
And
lightish
a
red.
small resonating wave of pinkish red resonates from you within a 5-mile radius. The sense you have is that you have like a huge amount of like pretty much dead spots, but there's one spot where it's just concentrated amounts of animals and humans just like gathered together in one big square basically. And there's like a few lingering like sources of like presence kind of like scattered near it, but like definitely all heading towards the one conglomeration.
With my short life, short character, I will run as fast as I can to that.
Absolutely, you head towards the
Yeah.
gathering. Meanwhile, who's next?
Sean.
Jonathan, you have arrived at the location on your map.
Randolph, son of
Go ahead and roll perception.
Randolph.
Real question, did they see me though?
Fuck! You don't see Jack and shit. He rolled a 1.
You see neither Jack nor shit.
Sean, I would use bounty dice from now on. That little dice plopped down and just said, no, this is your
I just
destiny.
wanted. That one is the one also.
Alright, well, that one does again. Anyway, you don't see anything, but you are today. You said you're trying to hide?
Yeah.
So go ahead and just roll a stealth check.
Please roll another one.
I was at 23.
23. Oh, so you don't see anything, but you're pretty sure they don't
see me.
Yeah. So they you can't see anything, but you sure as hell are not being seen yourself.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and advance through if you like. All you see is just a cave entrance, and that's it.
I'll see. I'm gonna try to lie my way out of this.
How good is your charisma-based abilities, Sean?
+1.
May the dice be in your favor.
I'm gonna lie and say I'm a powerful sorcerer.
Oh.
If you with me, I will fuck with you
Don't fuck with me.
with a limitless
Power of
range.
God and anime on my side.
Domain expansion.
Domain expansion.
You just Tengai.
Well, if I have to, I'm gonna walk in and just BS all my lies and say I am the most powerful sorcerer.
All right, would you like to do that now?
Yes.
All right.
For the audience members who don't know yet, Sean tends to, he's a weeb, so he tends to make characters and decisions based off anime. And of course, we're in the Jujutsu Kaisen era now, so he's going to Satoru Gojo.
Great way to be.
BSing all his lies as compared to truthfully telling all his lies.
This is why we're glad Sean is here. Sam's here for the gritty storyline. Love that. Sean's here for the BSing all his lies.
Yep.
All right. As you advance your way through the cave, you still see no one, but you hear a voice. There's a voice that simply calls back, "All right, you got the gold?"
Yeah, I got the gold. Come meet me outside.
No, friend. You drop the cash, and then we make the exchange.
Well, the problem is outside.
When we're inside, you're not in the position to negotiate.
I am the negotiator right now.
I am the position.
I am the position.
I am the last one.
Sorcerer. And if you guys won't do what I'm telling you guys to do, then I will murder every single one of you guys, plus with your family member, if you don't do what I say.
I believe him.
I have a scroll of your picture right here. You ain't no sorcerer.
That scroll is a lie.
This one.
I will bring hell if you don't do what I say.
And hell's coming, hell's coming, hell. Hell's
The
So
sun-
go ahead and roll like intimidation or persuasion.
I am the righteous hand of God, and I am the devil that you forgot.
I got 11 on persuasion.
11 on persuasion. He's a little hesitant, but he's just like, all right, show us an example of your power. Blow up that rock or something. And he points at a rock.
What spells did Sean pack as a ranger?
Oh.
What spells did he
You're
bring?
such a mighty fucking sorcerer. You can easily blow up a rock or something.
Wherever he is,
Or
Jimmy's
move it.
one for you.
It's got Zephyr Strike.
That's the one.
Hunter's mark on the rock.
Hunter's mark the rock.
I got me there, guys.
Not the
well,
way.
Anyway, I don't have to do what you say. Fuck you.
Go ahead and roll another charisma, this time with disadvantage.
Excellent.
Because the guys are not exactly being.
I can't even see.
14.
14.
Roll again.
14. So it'd be a 14. They're still kind of hesitant about it. They're just sitting there and just like, you know what? How about this? Leave the body here. All right. So you said you have the gold, and that's all we care about. So they start bringing forward and then go ahead and roll perception again.
I know math. Right?
Oh, well.
I have a +0 to charisma.
I got 18.
18. You see them bring out what is clearly a dummy. Like it's not Kamasi. They bring out what is essentially just like a heavily tightly wrapped dummy.
That said, I know where your family lives. I'm gonna go. I have a map for that. So you guys need to bring out him, or else I will go to where you guys live and destroy your family.
You know what? Screw this guy. Let's get him. And then they start attacking.
Okay.
So it's going to be 3 characters.
Okay.
2 of them are Goblin gang members. The other one is a
Rashi,
Goblin boss.
I'm right there like that, and we'll put his character
Not
right
the Goblin
here,
boss.
you think?
Yep, there we go. So go ahead and roll
Sean, don't die.
Please do, Sean.
I got 19.
so you can actually react first, and you'll be able to go first.
All right.
Yahtzee.
The first thing I'll do is.
But meanwhile,
Get him.
A few moments earlier.
A few moments later.
All right, who's next?
Carol.
Me.
Grumble. Grumble.
Oh, you guys said
Am I
together.
a convincing man?
You are now.
Define convincing.
Define man.
You would know, would you?
Okay.
I'm sorry. You're sick. It's sad.
I'm gonna kill myself.
No. I'm going to drown myself in the lake. I mean it.
So you are now currently standing alone at the cave that they were trying to break through. You can either investigate the cave further, or you can make your way to the festival.
I'm gonna make sure no one else is in that cave.
Yep.
This is a national park, damn it. And I'm keeping it safe.
So go ahead.
Almost just a ranger, like a park ranger.
Yeah, he is actually.
So go ahead and roll strength so that you can
like Smokey Bear.
I have a 12.
You have a 12? You have successfully moved all the rocks out from the mountainside of the cave, like the cave entrance, and you now have enough of an opening to go through yourself if you'd like.
Just to make sure there's no one in there.
Yep, go ahead and roll perception.
Okay.
You rolled a 7 total?
Yes.
No one's in there.
Okay, great. I believe it. Let's move on. It's like, seems good.
Well, I'm in there.
There's
He's a little, and he moves on.
You, after the cave has been decided to be clear, you make your way through and you start making your way towards the festival, I imagine.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We now cut to...
Me!
You are in
Who
the
are you?
kitchen. Give me
a bulb.
Give me some... we'll say a dex roll. There isn't
Dex
like a
roll.
cooking.
If I don't have cooking utensil proficiency, so I wouldn't have a proficiency bonus. Yeah.
So give me some dexterity to see how well you do in the kitchen.
21.
21? Oh, you do really well. Except you notice you're out of milk.
Hey, math major.
Mm-hmm.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
Yay! I still got it.
Ma, we're out of milk.
Oh, there should be a cow right around back.
I'm not milking the cow, Ma.
Are you sitting?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, where's the
I'm
milk at?
reformed Southern.
Sit on the clock.
Theobald's voice used to be sultry, but now he's just kind of I don't give a he got a little rasp because he's again got things growing on him. I'm not milking the cow, Ma.
Milk the cow.
Okay. She takes off her
This is ready to burst.
She
You could have Jimmy do it.
I'll do it. I do anything.
All right, Jimmy, go ahead and go to the cow.
I'm milking the cow. Come here, Bessie.
Well, what Jimmy does is that he wraps around the back and notices the cow.
Jimmy, that's a male one.
Then that's not a cow.
That's a bull.
There's no. Well, here's the thing. There's no cow. So Jimmy runs around, notices there's no cow.
Mrs. Theobald, I'm no expert, but there's no cow back here.
Ma, he says there's no cow.
Do you mind finding the cow and then I'll milk it?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Where's the
Hold on.
cow?
Let me pour out. I have locate creature. Would that work in this scenario? I can locate, it says, spell can locate a specific creature known to you or the nearest creature of a specific kind, such as a human or a unicorn.
Oh.
Would cow fit under
Find
that
the
specification?
unicorn, please.
Yeah. You
Okay.
Fuck the cow.
So
Ready
Evolve
unicorn.
is going to get on one knee and touch the ground, and his hand is going to glow. The underside of it is going to glow like a sickly green. That's his magic color, since we're doing magic. And almost imperceptibly, the ground where his hand touches decays just slightly, and he inhales and searches for a cow. With the spell.
Absolutely. You have one of these straggler cows outside of the area of the festival locked onto. And I assume you immediately just start making your way towards it.
Yeah, I'll be all right, I'll be right back.
All right.
I have to make my way towards it.
Meanwhile, who's next? Oh, John.
Hello.
His name's not John.
John.
No.
You have spent some time swimming around collecting miscellaneous amounts of fish and creatures.
Found a crab pot.
Would you like to check up on how you're doing?
Yeah, and while I'd also like to attack random boats. Did they say any rules against that?
No, there's no rule against that.
Fantastic. Then I would like to also spend every single time, every 30 minutes that I came up, I want to attack a random boat.
Go ahead and roll against the boat's AC.
See my family now. They're
Okay.
they're a little crazy.
See why he left.
He didn't fit it.
Your mom was worried
a
about
bite
you.
attack.
Absolutely.
It's the hard part.
What was she think?
The fungus burning off my
A
face.
little bean pot all around.
Dirty 20.
You straight up just take a
You
chunk
really
out
don't
of
need that.
some poor dude's boat.
Fantastic.
And then
That's a shark's job.
plop onto this
plop
Yeah,
onto
killer whale would do it more than a shark would.
the coast that you
Get a
came from.
moose.
Open your mouth, and it's like a pool, just like a flood of like miscellaneous fishes and size.
She's just staring at him.
Huh?
What kind of whale is
A
this?
killer whale.
Killer whale.
Boring whale.
And how big is the lake?
Big enough.
It's at least 5.
At least 5. There is a big splash when he first transformed. Everyone is
No
soaked.
splash.
So
Like I'm
you
there.
come out of the lake, you drop your load, and then would you? And then we're gonna roll to see how well. Actually, let's have you roll it yourself.
Do you want to get out the big D100?
Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's
Yes.
do D100.
Big boy.
Spin it.
We're going to be here for 5 minutes while he rolls this.
Worth it.
Worth.
Oh.
Sean. Oh, I'm going to land on?
57.
57, and what we're going to do is determine like what the biggest fish that someone else has caught so far is this. And they rolled a 15, so you are dominantly in the lead right now.
Fantastic. However, I know that I must maintain that lead, and I'm not a hare. I go right back in that fucking lake and get more fish.
Absolutely, go right ahead.
It was so unfortunate after this year's spring festival, the lake had to be cordoned off by the rest of the authorities as there was no more fish in the lake and the ecosystem was suffering because of it. Allegedly, a giant killer whale appeared.
I give my smaller fish to other people, make them feel better. I give 2 to Jimmy.
This will feed me for weeks.
Jimmy runs back to Fitz's bakery stand. It's like, I know where I look with this fish.
I found you some fish.
Is
Jimmy a child or a man?
We'll make fish bread. Okay.
Jimmy's mom. Jimmy wants the mom.
Okay.
Bob's mom.
So anyway, before you jump back in, you've already been declared the winner. You don't need to go.
Oh, well then I'm done. I didn't realize I got declared the winner already. Then yeah, we're good. I'll change. I will on wild shape, if you will.
Absolutely. Who's next? Sam.
I was questioning how many people Zach just killed.
What do you say?
How many people Zach killed?
Yeah, with your boat.
I only attacked one boat. Or I guess how much time
How
passed?
many were in the boat?
2 people were in the boat, and one of them got caught in, but now they're on the coast, just like.
Yeah, I didn't kill him. I just attacked the boat.
Just traumatize them for life.
Yeah.
That's cool. It builds character.
They're used to it.
The only thing would be worse if a moose showed up.
I wish they were a moose.
All right. Anyway, Sam, using your location skills, you stumble around the woods looking for food, and as you get closer to the big square of people, you find a cow.
This is Into the Woods. Fun fact.
A cow.
A nice
Cow was white
beefy
as milk.
cow.
Damn, boy.
How close am I to the big group of people? Or
You're just far enough away, like, if this cow was theoretically owned by someone, it just strayed away for, like, a 5-minute walk away from everybody else. So you could ignore it and go towards the bigger cluster.
now that I thought about it, I'm going to make a wisdom save.
Go for it.
I would say a wisdom save, but most likely I'm going to make it, so I'm just going to do a straight save.
Okay.
You're resisting the game.
In the fact that I got a nat 1, I'm going straight after the cow.
It's going real well out here,
Do you
folks.
just directly attack the cow, or, like...
I run on all fours and straight up tackle the cow.
Chupacabra.
Go ahead and
I don't
give me
think you know how tackling works if you're on all fours.
He's gonna
I
jump
think it's like a
in.
shoulder tackle type thing, you know.
Go ahead and give
It's a
me a
shoulder
grappling
charge, not a
check.
tackle.
So go ahead and give me, like,
Semantics.
athletics
No.
or
I will not let the man cook.
dexterity.
Let him cook.
No.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, that's what that was, I thinking. So either acrobatics or athletics.
For those who
13.
care, Sam made his own cool custom druid homebrew, way too many words,
Wow.
subclass. And this is one of his features that he's using.
How strong can a cow be?
At least 5.
Just ask your mom.
Yes, get the 1. Damn it.
Yeah,
27.
yeah, I got a 13.
13? 13, and we'll roll the cows. They got a 9. So, you succeed in tackling that cow down.
I will bite.
You're gonna bite him?
Yep.
You get some tasty cow in you.
You mean beef? You mean beef, he says?
Where's the beef? It's with
right here.
As you tackle down the cow and take a nice chunk out of it. Is there any other abilities or effects that come into play, or is it just you're just satiated?
Well, I didn't really want to use anything, so I just wanted to do a normal bite.
Oh, okay, so you take.
Your average Joe
Tastes
biting
like
a
chicken.
cow.
Biting a cow.
It shouldn't.
He likes it rare. Anyway,
Any rare, it'd walk away.
it does try. It's like kind of sluggishly, like he's just got his teeth sunk into it, and it's like trying to take.
Just dragging him by one leg.
All right.
Dice
cow.
Service Error, D&D Beyond.
Calling PETA.
Oh boy.
PETA. The horse is here.
We now cut to me.
Jonathan.
Yeah, Sean's getting his ass kicked.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't even start the fight, bro.
You're gonna get your ass kicked.
Let's tune in.
Go ahead and do your first attack if you like.
Alright, well, I'm gonna cast a spell, Zephyr Strike.
Sorry, what's it called?
Zephyr Strike.
There you go.
I'll give you the description I get on my phone. Yeah, no. You move like the wind until the spell ends. Your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn. That attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage on a hit. Whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increased by 30 feet until the end of your turn.
There you go.
Okay.
You cast that as a bonus.
Yes.
There you
You
go.
still have an action, so you can still use, go and attack.
Yes. My real question is, how far away are each of these fuckers?
Well, each square is 5 feet.
So, I like to throw my fucking javelin at this bitch.
You could, yes.
25.
25. And you attack the minion?
Yeah.
The boss?
I'm gonna assume it hits. I hope to God 25 hits.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely it. Yeah.
Don't forget to add a D8 to it.
Yeah.
Did you use Zephyr Strike?
That too.
Ah, you should have split a fighter.
Hey.
That's holy shit.
Oh, that.
Well, what's a +4 right here?
Yeah, no, it's still you rolled max
He rolled
damage.
max damage.
Max damage.
He rolled a
+4.
6 on the 6 and 8 on the 8 and then +4.
Who's
So
Max?
18.
Does that eviscerate this guy? Neither a
Oh,
javelin.
he threw a javelin? Oh.
Yeah, he explodes, right?
No, you just directly through the brain. Just
It's-
like hit him against the wall.
It's that scene from Seven Deadly Sins where, like, one of the guys, Gelfunder, like, throws a spear across the country and Meliodas catches it and throws it back, and it's like a lightning bolt through the sky type thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Shut up.
Get him. Get his ass, dude.
Okay.
I never watched that one.
You haven't watched hardly any.
I know.
And you have an extra attack as
Yeah.
Well, one guy's fucking dead.
Yeah.
So if you like to attack another one.
Alright, well, because I got 60 movements, or
Yeah, you have 60 movement speed. this turn.
65. Because I got a 35.
Oh, you don't double, you get 30
Yeah.
extra. You're correct, yes.
So I'm just going to move here. That is 5, 10, 15.
Yep.
Then 1, 2. Alright, I'll move right here. And I'll do the same thing for advantage.
You don't get any advantage this time.
Oh.
What do you miss?
Ooh, I definitely got a 9.
On the other bandit bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch,
Alright,
yes.
cool.
Forgot.
Sure thing.
If it's
You miss, and
Ha!
you throw the javelin and it just spews right past him, and he starts making a beeline straight towards you. So go ahead and move that.
Ha! Get it? Because he's got a B on his name.
There's a bee.
There's a bee.
There's a bee.
Wait, I haven't figured out who's one, or which one of these two.
I already rolled.
Okay.
Anyway, so he's going to run up to you and he's going to try to stab you with a dagger.
Okay.
+5, 18. So he
Bruh.
does hit.
He's
So
not
he
gonna kill you. He's a
I know.
bandit like bitch. He's
so
not.
he's got
No, I'm just
5
saying.
Yeah, 5 piercing damage you take.
Okay.
Where is Sean at?
He's somewhere.
I'm in a cave.
That's great.
I'm in a cave.
We have a lot of caving going on.
Am I near the cave? Would I hear this?
No, because you're in the festival already.
That's true.
That's where you went towards the festival.
Damn.
I'm just by myself.
Hey, look what
Have
happened
fun.
again.
Hey, look what happened.
You and Celine Dion.
I killed.
Probably would have if you rolled higher on your perception.
That's an excellent point.
So the goblin boss is going to do something.
Well, I helped you out a
Son of
little
a
bit.
bitch. With a rock.
I got rid of the first 3 guys.
Potentially. We don't know if they're in the same spot.
I think they are. I'm gonna say they were. I'm a hero. I'm a
There's
useful
only
man.
3 of them, even though there was 3 of them.
I'm sorry, you're bitching about these 3. You think you wouldn't be bitching more if 3 more people
So
attacked
the
you?
captain
Well, we don't
is
know.
going to
Yeah.
walk up to
What he said.
Sean. I don't know if you don't mind moving.
He's got enough movement. He's fine. He'll nick it.
Yeah.
You just spin, and it'll be fun.
I'm in Spain without the A.
You're in spin?
I'm spinning like a ballerina.
So anyway, the goblin will attack twice with scimitar.
Bruh.
Has +4.
Bruh.
Why are you? You're the one who did this.
You did this. You specifically went, I'm going to BS my lies. And then.
That is a 23, so that hits.
If you had truthed your lies,
Exactly.
fine.
Okay, so he misses the second time, but you get hit with 5 slashing.
Okay.
What's your max health, Sean?
92 now by
You're
8.
going to be fine.
Bruh.
One of them blew up from taking just like 16 damage.
Yeah, so I should have persuaded. Yeah, I should have intimidated.
18
damage.
You tried, and it didn't work.
No,
Please
no,
flavor
no,
it
no, I didn't do it the
that
second time
goblins
after I
confetti
blew
when
the
they
guy.
die.
Oh, so the grunt birthday
Like the
party.
little guys from
Yeah.
Halo.
Yeah.
They're pretty
Yeah.
committed at this point because
It's only if you get a headshot.
Yeah.
I think he got a
if you had
headshot.
blown up a rock earlier or blown up a
I think
rock
if they
with your
get
spear,
headshot,
maybe they would.
Head stabbed,
I can't even blow
like,
spear.
If you throw
They
it in hard enough, a
explode
spear would explode on impact.
into confetti.
Depending on how big the rock is.
Viscera
Yeah.
confetti.
Anyway, we now move on to Rumble.
I forget every time it comes to me that I'm next.
It's not just this campaign.
I know.
It's literally going from
I'm
here
going to a
across
party.
me.
It's my party in the crowd.
I'm actually this realm's version of Smokey the Bear. But no action and no bitches.
Rumble the turtle.
Bruh.
I don't think Smokey the Bear got any bitches.
You'd think that.
Internet.
hope
I
that.
did say that. I did
You-
say I think, yes.
You would hope that.
No, I hope he did.
Hope nothing.
So Rumble,
Any whistle.
you make your way to the festival, and there's a nice big celebration. Everyone seems to be clamored around this one guy who caught the biggest fish.
I caught fish.
He is holding up a rather impressively large fish.
A lot bigger than me.
It's a
Grumble walks past. Unbothered.
Rightfully so.
It's a bitch ass sport.
Fishing?
Yeah.
Is that what you whisper as you walk by?
Yeah, he knows it's a bitch ass sport.
What do you have against fishing?
I'd cop figure.
Okay, that didn't answer my question
already
at
gone.
all.
I got a movement of 40 feet. He's gone.
How big is your creature? Are you large?
He's
8 foot.
He's technically Grumble's still technically a medium creature by D&D rules, just for the purposes
big.
of like character creation. But
Fantastic.
He's 8. What do you mean fantastic?
Because I can pull
The
you
fuck are you
10
doing
feet
to him?
closer if I hit you with Thorn Whip.
I dare you.
Yeah,
I
save.
double dog dare you.
come right for the throat.
Get back here.
Please, dear Lord, let him miss.
12.
Plus. What that was with the
12.
plus.
You don't.
Yeah, correct. You're not wrong. Yes.
Hit the buttons.
I like to imagine it still hits him, but he just kind of just like.
He just glares and walks away.
Fair enough.
You're not worth his time, little man.
I really thought you were going to go fishing with Thorn Whip. That's what I thought you were going to do until you
No,
turned into a
I tried.
fucking whale.
Fucking whale.
Yeah. And now we have.
If you'd been a
we move
shark,
on
you would have been your
to,
friend.
Yeeble.
Yeah. Do I see this monstrosity walk in?
No, but what you.
Oh, that's right. I'm going after the cow.
Yeah.
Not what your
You
mom
start
told me
making your
last
way out and following the face signal that you got from the mycelium.
Mm-hmm.
As you follow the pathway,
I'm here too.
all you see is just a single. All you just see is a
you
dude
found the
standing
fish.
above a dead
I
cow.
gave you fish.
I know, but I'm holding the fish and following.
shit.
Trying to win my stepson's favor.
The cow's dead, right?
The cow is dead and has been consumed by the stranger. Well, actually, you can't tell if it was him that killed it. But
Do I see Sam's character though?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
See, you and Sam are now together.
Did you find this cow or did you eat this cow?
Oh my god, it's fucking dead.
I so happenly bit it, and it so happenly died.
Okay, I'm gonna explain
I
something.
fell into the cow.
It was a weird set of circumstances.
I'm gonna explain something about
I tripped and I bit it. I don't know.
the cycle of nature. Typically means when you bite something, it tends to die. Now. Please don't. All right.
Prove that he's wrong.
Well, I gotta go find a different cow then, because I need milk
Want
for
some?
the bakery.
Who says you can't milk a dead cow?
I'm not milking a dead cow.
I'm not sure it's ethical.
If you'd like to milk a dead cow, can I do a check? Make sure it's actually a cow and not a bull.
It's a cow, yeah.
Okay. No, not worth it. I'd rather just go back and be disappointed like normal. You going to the festival, young, whatever your name is?
Ankle biter.
What festival?
We have a festival. It's the first day of spring. There's plenty of food that you don't have to eviscerate a cow for if you have the coin. Just festival exploring spring and the happiness it brings or something like that. I don't know. I don't subscribe to that thought process.
You said food?
Yes, food was the first thing I mentioned. Yes.
I'll be happy to join.
All right, come on. You can explain why we don't have a cow.
I just pull out my sickle and just take a chunk of meat out of the cow.
That will make the explanation easier. Yebob gives no fucks, by the way, in case
Poor
we were.
cow.
Yeah.
We now cut back to Sean.
All right.
How does Dick Lucy handle his trespassing?
I still have my Zephyrus.
It's your new turn, so you have action and bonus action again.
All right. Let's do it again. Zephyr Strike. Or Zach say Zephyr Strike.
Like
You
the
keep track of your
horns.
spell slots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Done. 18. We're going to 18 because I got 3.
All right. So who are you going for?
The bitch again.
The bitch again?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
You're dumb.
Add your D8 if you haven't already.
7.
7 damage.
Did you add 4?
He
Yeah, I
rolled
did.
almost minimum damage.
Well,
He
to be
rolled
fair, he
1,
deserves
2,
it.
and He does.
All right. So this goblin manages to survive the attack this time.
He's got a second attack.
He does have a
Yeah.
second attack.
That's it. I'm taking my longsword out.
What'd you just hit him with,
He's been throwing javelins at people.
buddy?
You roll a disadvantage.
Yeah, you roll disadvantage when you're right next to somebody with range attacks.
He still, well, to be fair, his
thing would have canceled out. We're
yes,
fine
and
there.
he rolled his first roll was his highest roll.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's okay.
fine.
It canceled out. I'm just saying in the future, don't throw a javelin when you're next to a
You could have
person.
just been stabbing him with a javelin.
He could have been 7th the javelin too.
That's true.
He never specifically said he was throwing it.
True. Anyways.
How long is it again? Oh, 11.
11. That's a miss.
Yeah.
You swing out and he catches it with his own sword.
Bruh.
His own knife. Yeah.
I feel like Sean just didn't prepare people to be actually like able to fight.
Nah.
He's all talk.
And poor at that as it is.
So now he's going to. They're going to attack back. This one gets +5. That is a 12. I'm assuming that misses.
Yeah.
All right, he goes for a jab, stab, and it misses. And then we go back to the goblin boss who attacks twice. Yeah, that's a 10.
Yeah, miss.
Miss.
Invigorating dialogue here,
And a
Sean.
1. And so he actually stabs his other companion.
Yeah.
And because it does, I want to say 5 slashing. Yeah, that kills his companion.
Yeah.
Yay.
Sean survives through bullshit somehow.
All right.
It's the way.
All right, we are now back to John and Grumble.
I'm pretty sure Grumble walked away from me.
I did. He's gone.
You gonna follow Grumble?
Grumble, you want a fish?
No. Put it back.
The fish?
Yes.
You've already won, so you can't put it back.
I planned on it. I just wanted to ask if you wanted a fish first.
No.
Not fish, not 2 fish. Do you want a fish?
No.
You want 2 fish?
He's vegetarian.
He
He is a turtle.
Some turtles are omnivores, actually.
True. Yeah, true.
Some are cannibals.
Mm-hmm. Any reptiles?
Want a turtle? No. I'm sure I caught at least one turtle. Maybe you know him.
Grandma's gonna walk over. And it's gonna put. Okay, here's your head. I'm holding the D100. He's just gonna put his palm over your head. He's gonna turn you around. He's gonna set you down. He's gonna lightly push you towards the crowd. And he's gonna keep walking the way he was going.
He's going to try. I'm small and dexterous.
He's just
Dexterous.
No, dexterous.
It's dexterous.
No, it's dexterous.
It's definitely not.
No, it's dexterous.
That's a title, not
You're
a
white.
word. That's
white
a weird nomenclature name. That's weird.
All right. Anyway. So what you're attempting to do here?
22. I don't let
Roll
her pick me up.
athletics is what I would do.
Okay.
You should be very good at that.
Yeah, I have the button there. I can't do math.
24.
What's 16 plus 8?
24.
Oh, 24. Oh, so yeah, you beat me by 2.
Yeah, so what's going to happen is...
Not Azul.
What's going to happen,
Wrong
Alex?
guy.
This is Zach, right?
What'd you roll?
This little can.
16 on the die.
Yeah, but like
Plus
what?
8.
Like, did you roll a saving throw or did you
No,
just roll
just
base?
rolled
Okay.
athletics.
Okay.
This is Zach's character. He's facing Grumble here. Grumble's going to pick him up. He's going to go like this. He's going to turn him around. He's going to go that way. And he's going to keep walking away.
And
Till the very next
you do
day.
that, as you push him in, the guy who was running the contest wraps his round around him and goes, "We have our champion. All right, let's prepare you for the rites." And then they scurry you away to like this kind of like little stage they have. And then as this occurs, Grumble, as you start making your way through to deeper into the square, you find yourself at a bread stand where 2 guys are currently talking to the owner of the stand.
Ma, we got a problem. Cow's dead.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean the cow's dead?
I'm just.
Cow's dead. Aww. I like this one.
I'm just gonna look at Sam's character.
Fitz looks at Sam's character like, what's going on?
It so happenly that the cow was dead.
And it came to pass.
And it came to pass in those days that the kobold
Was it like? Did it just like break its leg or anything? Did you try milking it while it was dead?
That's unethical.
Exactly. He could have milked it when he was dead.
I don't do that.
I asked him if he wanted milk.
Do you happen to have milk on you by any chance? I mean, okay. I know this is
I
weird.
pull out the piece of meat.
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. I guess I'll just go to like one of the
We can-
neighboring stands and buy
No, we
milk.
can just use a water base. You don't have to use milk. It just makes bread like fluffier. You can use a water base.
You're right.
You don't use milk and bread ever, really.
I thought that. That's why I was concerned.
No, I don't know
Yeast,
anything about
flour, and water.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what.
Sugar and salt.
Maybe if we're making like a pound cake, but I don't know why we would need.
We serve donuts and
You can put eggs
We
in there
serve
if you
donuts. Mom,
want. I'm not even
we're
sure.
just gonna make
donuts
regular
use milk.
loaves of bread, and we don't need milk for that. Just so long as we have yeast. We have yeast, right?
We do have
Okay, we're
Do
good.
you have sugar?
Who the fuck?
You appear over
I was so focused, I didn't know he was there. I looked way up.
You don't need milk for this.
Oh my
You
god.
will be okay.
It's the Scaly Terror.
Who?
Holy shit.
Rumble has no idea what that means, by the way.
Yeah.
This is a new thing for him. This is his first time out in the public.
I heard the Scaly Terror.
Jimmy, shut up!
That's not Jimmy. That's Jammy.
Necronomica. So, Mom, we're just gonna make regular bread, and we're not gonna make any pound cakes. I know you like making them.
You
We're
can add-
out of milk.
You can add sugar and a little bit of salt and make a very fluffy country bread.
Meanwhile,
It will
Sean
sell
is
well.
fighting for you.
Yeah, too much Sean
Sean's
fighting
pinned down on the
for his
ground. Having his
All right,
Boromir
Sean,
moment.
go ahead and give us a whirl for the goblin boss.
All right.
No one cared about Grumble's recipes. I'm kind of sad. They were glossed over.
I care.
17.
That's a hit.
All right.
Longsword's a D8, buddy.
Oh, yeah, it is. All right.
Roll max bow time.
You rolled
max
plus
bow
5,
time.
13.
13?
Yeah.
Alright, 13 damage. He's still standing. What else would you like to do?
Hitting with my longsword again.
The action.
Mark 10.
Plus?
No,
that was with the plus?
Yeah.
Fucking-
So you missed the second time.
We know how to do math, okay? Stop acting like we don't know how to do basic math. Only
Yeah,
roll our
James.
dice.
She couldn't add 16 and 8 together.
I'm tired.
16. Those are big numbers.
Those are
okay?
big numbers, damn
that's
it.
James's dice bag.
yeah, she put my dice bag on her head.
Yeah, get my bonus and punch him in the face.
Yes?
Alright, anyway, so now he's going to attack.
Can I punch him in the face?
Yeah, bonus action, punch him in the face.
Bonus action punch in the face, go for it.
Do an elbow.
It's a classic of this group.
A nat 20.
Hey, you know what's great about that? Doesn't matter because you don't double the damage because there's no dice. You just do
No,
your.
you double the basic damage.
No, it's just
Well,
one plus
basically
your strength.
Well,
You don't
yeah,
double that.
and then you double
It's a
that
3.
because it's a crit.
Crit only doubles the dice, not
So
the
you took
modifier.
three
You
damage
have
after
to damage
that.
and then double it.
No, doubling the
So he
dice
just lost
is a whole
16.
thing.
Hell
Just
yeah.
double the damage.
He lost 16 of all that.
Good job.
Alright, so how much damage did you do total?
3. So it's 16.
16. The point is, he's still alive.
Double the damage.
That means you would double. He does one extra damage.
You double the damage.
Just roll at this turn this time.
Double the damage.
I'm
We're
just
gonna be
gonna
here for a long time.
wait. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get back into this.
Anyone.
The Goblin Boss will attack twice. That's plus 4, so 14.
Miss.
And a silent, that's a miss.
Yeah.
So he misses both times. And that is the end of.
Fuck you.
You guys just want to finish out the fight before you
Yeah,
cut
let's
back?
just-
Yeah,
please,
just finish the
Let's
combat.
just finish up.
Alright, it's a long
Put him out of his misery.
13.
13. Yep, that is total. That's a miss.
Fuck. God damn it.
Sean, do you want a different dice to
No, I'm
roll?
good.
Yeah.
Alright, we missed it.
Alright,
Yeah.
so he's gonna swing back at you.
Fuck.
23
Oh god.
and 15.
Well, the second one miss.
Second one miss.
This campaign could be in trouble.
$5. 5 points, not $5. 5 HP.
Damn. Alright.
2 hours later.
Hours later.
17.
17, that's a hit.
Sean, your plus 10 character just kill the fucking goblin, Sean.
This man rolled a 1.
6.
6, that's enough to kill him.
Yes, God.
Yay!
Get your ass to the fucking
This
festival.
campaig's
Nah,
first
fuck you.
combat. Good job.
Good job.
Gotta loot their body.
Good job, Sean.
Yeah, you find, I had it written down. You find 70 GP.
Don't give him that much money.
No, he still needs 300 more.
Now you've slayed the goblins. What would you like to do?
I like to make my bed and sleep in.
You already
Do
did.
you remember why you came to the
Metaphorically.
goblins?
Yeah, or technically I was supposed to have a mission set up with Kamasi, but next you know there's a note left around saying, hey, we abducted Kamasi.
Yeah,
So here's
so-
a map.
If they abducted Kamasi, and you just killed the ones who abducted Kamasi, what do you think you should do next?
Leading the witness.
Sorry. Rescinded.
Yeah.
Retracted.
Retracted, thank
There
you.
you go.
I'm not a lawyer.
I am.
Because like the map led me to the cave, which is only that
It's
location.
withdrawn.
It's only that location, right?
Yeah, it's only that. Okay.
Synonyms.
Is that why you killed
And the
your
fact
wife?
that Kamasi
Withdrawn.
is not with Null Time.
Well,
Because they just gave me a dummy.
yeah, they had a dummy, but Kamasi was still taken from them. So, I mean, but then again, you rolled a 1 on reception. So.
Yeah, so.
Oh my god.
So who's the dummy now?
I don't know.
Still Sean.
So would you like to venture
You're
further
fine.
into the cave to look for him? Or...
Yeah,
you
I'll look
said
for him
that.
again.
Alright, so go ahead.
Thanks, don't I like her.
Perception.
Jimmy likes her.
15 plus 7, 22.
Alright. So as you advance through, you see an array
Oh,
of
23,
what looks
let's
to be
see.
traps. As you see the traps, you see at the very end a cage that has Kamasi at the very end of it.
Alright.
He's knocked out right now.
Fuck, he is. Okay. I like to avoid those traps.
Alright, so go ahead and roll sleight of hand to see if you can disarm, or acrobatics to see if you can weave your way through.
Fuck, they're both plus 4. So, we'll figure that out. 10.
A 10?
Yeah.
With a 10, you feel yourself kind of like tug against one of the wires, and you can move again. You can either back up, which I'll give you a roll with advantage to not do that, or you can move forward, which will you'll roll with disadvantage.
All right, I'll go backward.
All right, go ahead and go backwards. Roll with advantage.
5, 10.
Yeah. So you do back up, and you manage not to make the trap go off.
That's one that I did.
All right, so what would you like to do now?
How far away is he or Kamasi now?
Kamasi's about 20 feet away. You've got about 4 traps between you and him.
All right, let's do it again.
Sean's tall character could use them.
All right. I'm gonna walk and get him. Avoid the traps. So I got.
So acrobatics.
Yep, maybe 14.
14 on acrobatics. Okay, you managed to get past the first one. What would you like to do for the second one?
That's gonna be. Can I throw a javelin on the other one?
You can.
All right.
I feel like we made a grave error having Sean be the one doing actual like adventure combat shit.
Anyway, 24.
With a 24, you do hit the trap. It goes off.
Just
Yeah.
to say, okay,
Yeah.
Wildcat.
Now I got the last one right.
Go ahead and roll me a dex saving throw.
Ah, shit.
Get your head in the game.
Before anything else, I look at my deck saving throw. Okay.
He's watched the first episode.
Is it good?
I got a 10.
I'm gonna watch
damn
it.
it.
You got a 10?
Yeah.
Alright. So roll me perception really quick.
Next time.
And that 20.
Nat 20, you manage to see on the wall, like as you get closer, and this is what trips you up, as you're going there, you see on the wall some what appears to be drawn in blood from Kamasi, a warning saying that there is going to be something to happen at the festival.
Oh no.
This sign can't stop me because I can't read.
Also, you triggered one of the traps, and a scroll of fireball fucking appears, and you fail to save.
Sean's gonna die this session.
Good.
Which
This is ridiculous.
completely immerses Kamasi in flame, thus killing him. And you take.
I did my job, guys.
All in a day's work.
So, meanwhile, we cut back to the other three.
The fucking sitcom.
The other 4.
Yeah.
We cut back to the other 4
Sure.
who just hear a giant explosion go off in the distance.
It was a bad explosion, that's fine.
Wow.
I wanted to do a rumble, but I couldn't do
We
it.
paid for some excellent effects this time around, guys.
That's all I do. I do whooshes.
Stay down.
You guys hear that? Not just me. Was that your stomach?
I'm not hungry.
Oh, it wasn't his stomach.
I heard it.
You heard it? Oh, okay. I'm not crazy. Yeah.
Alright, cool. So we're going to roll 8d6.
That's the one I bought.
Alright, so Sean,
We're in a
you
kitchen.
take 31 fire damage.
I like my dice
How
back.
much?
31.
Because you failed to save.
I'm at 46. I'm good.
Dude.
You guys hear that explosion? Because Sam is with us still.
Alright, so Sam, you hear the giant explosion. Do you have any reaction to it?
No, I just want food.
Ma, can you get him something? He already grabbed meat, but I told him we have food here, so.
Well, anyone who's a friend of my son can have a free little snack that she brings out, like one
She's so
little...
sweet. Oh my god. Why did you leave her?
I didn't write the character. I left it up to the DM to make the parents.
As we, as that occurs, Sean, you limp out of the cave, wounded heavily from taking a fireball to the face.
Like a champ.
Yeah.
In the distance, you see the festival. What would you like to do?
Should I warm or should I warm? There must be.
Like our big man.
I'll go in the festival and start screaming for help.
After the explosion and some time of you guys just eating bread casually, ignoring the explosion.
Grumble's after it. He's swiveled towards it. We just
Oh,
didn't
he's
get around to his
towards-
reaction.
I'll follow Grumble then. I'm not going to.
What was that? And he's like on it. He's a dad in an airport. He's going.
I guess we're investigating explosions.
Bye,
Ma. Way back for bread.
Meanwhile,
Sam, are you going with us? We should probably clarify that.
Sam, are you joining Grumble and Yeeble?
I am just talking to James's mom.
Okay.
All right.
James's mom.
James' mom was like, all right, we should probably make it to the main festivity, like the main event. And she guides Flair to this arena stand where there's like a stage and a platform where currently John is. John, after...
All bow down to John.
We run past this right areas where we're running for the...
Make a path.
Emrys! Buddy! Bro!
I don't listen at all.
Oh, he's still mad. That's fair.
Focus.
I thought he had 10 years to cool down. What the fuck is he wearing? Yeah, it's not my business. Keep running.
All right.
What's your movement speed?
25. I cannot keep up with you. Could you
Yeah,
please help me?
I'm gone.
I'm trying to keep up with...
You're on your own, pal.
Yes, teacher.
I can watch me
I'm
do a
just trying to
bird.
think of what the call out next. So after...
I wild chip into a bird to follow after Grumble.
Zach's flirting again.
no.
Anyway, so we now cut to Grumble and...
I'm like a little hawk
Evil.
that's flying
Grumble,
with him.
Yeah, Grumble and Yeeble meeting up with a wounded Dipper. You see a charged man.
So wounded Yorkie.
Yeah. All right.
What was that?
I'll drop wild chip when I get, caught up because I had to catch up.
What happened?
Oh, you don't look so good.
So I was attacked. Mainly, I was attacked by goblins, but ignore the fact we're having the cave. We need to go into the festival and tell everyone about this because the person I was trying to save wrote in blood, his own blood, saying there's something bad happening at the festival. I don't know what.
It's a festival.
You're
it's
going
already bad.
way too fast. Way too fast. Are you okay?
Yes.
You look like you got lit on fire.
Yes. Just ignore about that.
You're actually a little-
I'm just telling you, we need to go to the festival and stop what's
Okay,
doing.
we were just there. Let's. Do you need help? You good? Oh,
I picked
okay.
him up.
Yeah. But he's so tall. How do you
You're
pick him up?
I know.
He's at least 5 feet.
I picked him up.
It actually works out well. When you pick up someone, you get half movement. So now I'm actually 5 feet faster than you.
I kick you behind.
Okay. God, son of a bitch.
You stay here.
Why do I gotta stay here?
As you enter the grounds for the festival, the main event starts, and a circle of druids and gather around John. All right, John, are you ready to perform the rite of spring?
As ready as I'll ever be.
All right, the druids clap their hands.
Are we in
together.
range yet?
Yeah, you're in range.
Hold.
What they said?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
So I was attacking the cave.
He was attacked.
What else?
But my partner that was in the cave wrote something in his own blood saying something bad's going to happen at the festival.
You all need to leave.
I'm slowly slinking away.
Come here.
So anyway, as they
You in the
clap
air
their
while you're
hands
trying to
together-
run.
As they clap their hands together, a surge of energy pours into John as all this is being said.
Ooh, can I do a check to see if that's what they normally do at this festival?
Yes.
You would just know. You don't have to make a choice.
I'm asking if I need to make a check for it.
So go ahead and do an Arcana check.
Arcana check. I have a 2 in this. 15.
15. You are very familiar with the festival. That is exactly what happened.
Okay, okay.
So now, John, you feel energy flowing through both your hands, and as you feel it through your hands, you feel that you can kind of tilt them up and down like scales. Would you like to balance the scale, or
I will balance the scale.
so as you balance the scale between both your hands, one feeling very warm and one feeling very cold, you
And one
sense
just
a
right.
level of energy that just kind of disperses evenly through the land. The temperature turns into the perfect temperature. Not too
Just
cold,
right.
not too warm.
Perfect sweatshirt
65?
65.
Hell yeah.
65, perfect spring day.
We're from the Midwest.
Welcome.
Perfect spring day. And as this happens, a visual portal kind of opens above head, and it displays a giant fire elemental and a giant ice elemental. And they are sitting there having a kind of like a
They're
game
playing
A
chess.
tea party.
Yes! They're fucking.
So they're playing a game of chess for the most part, and you are now able to observe and see the game, and everyone can now observe and see it as well. And you notice that if you like play around with the scale, you'll notice that like the portal for like the ice portal goes up a little bit bigger if you raise it up too high, and then the same with the fire one.
They're right above me, right?
Yep, they're right above
I
you.
look up and I say, checkmate in 3.
Remember, kids, chess in media is always a euphemism.
The
Always.
elementals can hear you, and they go like, he might be right. what? And then the ice elemental's like, we'll see about that.
You didn't specify which person would be in checkmate in 3.
I just said
Both like,
checkmate
oh,
in
shit,
3.
am I doing something wrong here? Oh,
So anyway, as this is happening, and as the energy is dispersed forward, and you guys begin saying like, stop the festival, and you should shut it down. From the other side comes a small army of goblins, along with one single hill giant, while riding a.
Sean, you can't fight this one.
While riding a.
I'll throw javelins from the distance.
You can
There
sit on my
seems to be
shoulder.
some sort of goblin wizard and a warrior, like armored warrior of some kind, riding the shoulders of the hill giants.
Counterspell.
And
Okay, Max.
the hill giant leaps towards the stage, slams down what seems to be some weird, strange metallic charm, and the charm grows into a giant tree. It expands above and blocks off everybody from John.
Can I cast a spell magic on it?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Is it a third level effect or higher? Because I got to roll if it's higher than a third
This
level
is just a magical item, so I'll just give it to you on the 3rd level.
Okay, I just reach out and just 4
How far away are they from me?
They are right next to you.
Right next to me?
Yes.
But could I have seen them walking up?
They came from behind you.
Oh, they
but
came from
could have
behind
heard,
me?
They could have heard. You could have heard them. So anyway, as this is happening, you dispel the magic of the tree growing. So what happens is that the hill giant takes both the people riding its shoulders and just chucks them straight up into the sky. And now what happens here?
I can't stop that.
What happens here is that, John, you have an opportunity because you see them barreling straight towards both the portals, essentially. You can choose to close the fire portal, or you can choose to close the ice portal.
I don't think you can
As
cast
the
a spell
scale-
right
I was
now.
about to say, I can't cast any
I'm
spells
pretty
right
sure
now.
you got
I'm guessing,
magic
right?
course into
Yeah,
your
'cause I got
hands for a
magic course.
ritual.
Hold on, though. If it's just verbal, I might be able to.
True.
So let me see what I can.
I don't think you have only
If I
verbal.
broke the
I
scale,
do, I have
what
one.
happened?
What is it?
Healing word.
I don't think that's going to work.
To be fair, though, I don't know what Wither and Bloom is.
It's got somatic components.
Then I will close the fire portal.
Oh, thank God.
You close the fire portal and expand the ice portal. And as they enter through the ice portal using a spell that the caster of the two determined, the armored warrior is now able to break through into it. And as the armored warrior breaks into it and the caster falls, the caster simply screams, "Now witness history, druid fools!"
He's talking about us. I think he's talking about us.
Who?
Oh, you're not a druid. You're fine. You're not a fool.
Why are you? What'd you do?
I don't know. I think he's about to tell me. I haven't been here for 10 years.
What?
This is the most exciting festival I've been to in a decade.
What did they do?
We'll explain later. It's a whole magic ritual thing.
I'm talking to the goblins.
Oh, sorry.
God.
As you
all in
now,
character.
the energy and force of you closing one of the portals eventually resists in the other hands, and you feel compelled to open it again. Do you fight back against that, or do you keep it going?
Like, all right, so I closed one portal, right?
Yeah, you shrank one portal, basically. It's not
It
full.
wants me to open it back up.
To balance the scale again, yeah.
What did the goblins just do? They are entering the portal?
The goblins had a armored warrior of some kind enter the ice portal.
Ice portal?
Yeah.
I'll open the fire portal back up.
The fire
Try
portal
and
backs up,
balance.
and you see the game again, except now something has gone terribly wrong. The board that they were playing their game of chess on is now flipped and turned, and the armored warrior is currently having heavily advantage on top of the ice elemental. And the ice elemental reaches his hand out towards, and you feel the presence as it's like reaching its hand out towards the portal. It says, "Can you help me?"
I can try. You're gonna have to tell me what you want me to do.
I just need you to take my hand for just a moment, and we'll figure it out from there.
This will not end well.
I would like to roll insight.
This is a Riz check.
Shake my hand. Come on,
I knew you were
boys.
gonna do that.
Won't you
13.
shake a pulse in his hand?
He seems pretty intent on just trying to survive through any means.
I grab his hand.
As you grab his hand and the scales tilt and pull, a sudden surge of blue, ice-cold energy surges through you, and the ice elemental from the portal vanishes, and both the portals close. In that moment, there is suddenly just a drop in temperature. You feel this radiation pouring through you, and it wants to get out. Do you let it out, or do you keep it in?
Let it go, Elsa.
You let out a burrowing, powerful scream, a shout of some kind, one would say. You foos, and as you foos, the sky darkens, and a sudden shift in the balance of temperature just plummets, and ice, snow, sleet, wind just starts furling through and pressurizing through, and there is just a sudden blizzard.
A fjord.
You know? Oh, good. Ma, thanks for the boots. Coming in real handy.
Everyone roll a...
Jimmy froze solid. It's a Jimmy sickle now.
Everyone roll a dex save.
Dex save?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Penguin dice. It's cold.
I'm not good at dex save.
Oh dear.
Or you have advantage.
Got a mild chill
Roll again.
going
Yes,
on
you have
here.
advantage.
Ooh, okay.
Shit. 10.
10? Alright, let everyone else get it.
26.
19.
13.
24.
Alright, so you all managed to make the check.
Oh, good.
As you
If
make
I
the
took
check,
cold damage, I got resistance now. I got boots on that give me resistance
as
to
the ice
cold.
and wind blows, it starts pouring snow from above, and the icy wind does not like it cuts through and it feels cold. But as you look around, the snow is piling up fast and it is gathering very quickly.
This is not good.
Oh, I know what to do.
I'm going to, because of my Boots of the Winterland, I can ignore hard terrain from snow and ice. I'm going to try and run to Emrys, my brother.
Absolutely.
And Yibal has already been well dressed for the mountain air, so he's actually kind of comfortable again. He was getting a little warm earlier, so he's actually feeling back to what it should be, but he knows that's not what it should be. So he's
How
gonna.
tall are the buildings here?
Taller buildings about the size of like
About 5 feet. Pretty tall.
Pretty tall.
about like 6 to 7 feet. So
Okay,
you
so
could-
Grumble's gonna start putting people on buildings.
absolutely.
Oh, there you go.
Hooking
Yeah.
up pedestrians onto the roofs.
I'm just gonna run to my brother, make sure he's okay.
Absolutely.
Any sort of like checks I need to do.
Come
for
here,
him.
uppies, you know.
All right, and what does Debussy do?
I'm on her shoulder.
Oh yeah. So you're just helping. You're just like
Get him up there!
absolutely.
What's Sam doing?
Sam, what would you like to do in this instance?
I'm going to get out of the crowd into a small open area, and then I'm going to create bonfire.
All right,
Oh,
awesome.
there you
Good
go.
idea. Absolutely. All All right, and now John.
Only you can stop forest fires.
I would also like to produce flame with my cantrip.
Only you can cause forest fires.
I could also control those flames.
Nice.
I have that cantrip.
You
Druids, man, we're fun.
now we cut to Yeeble catching up to John.
We've not seen each other in 10 years.
What do you say to each other?
The fuck was that?
Do I know you?
Oh, I'm going to
They're siblings, Your Honor.
I'm just gonna do like this with the side of my head and cover up the mushroom. It's like, it's me, it's your brother.
I don't have a brother.
Okay, that's rude, but like, I know I pissed you off, but
Jabra-
we got bigger issues right now.
Jabari.
You just spewed ice vomit everywhere.
That's normal.
You just dropped the temperature of the valley about 30 degrees.
It happens.
No,
This
it
is a
doesn't.
plot of Frozen.
This is why I left. This is why I fucking left.
Evil's Anna.
This is not balanced.
John is Elsa.
What did you do?
I'm
Well, I
Olaf.
tried to balance. And then, from what I saw from up there, you fuckheads are the ones who brought stuff.
I did.
Watch your
I was
mouth.
dragged over here.
Who was
by the
that?
way. That's the Scaly Terror.
That's not the Scaly Terror.
Yes, it is. No, actually, it is.
He's gonna turn to Sean and be like,
I know it's not as big as you thought it would be.
I'm
but
not sure who
that
that
is the Scaly
is.
Terror.
That is not the
My
Scaly
name is
Terror.
Grumble.
Yes, it is.
That is a Scaly Terror.
No, that is the Scaly
No,
Terror.
it is
I've
not.
lived in those mountains for 10 years. That is the Scaly
No,
Terror.
it's snow.
Yeah, exactly.
Snow and hail.
It's the argument from
It's
Frozen.
snowing sideways. Come on.
As it finally goes through and you guys gather all together around the fire that
Flare.
Flare has produced, some of the druids start casting spells to create kind of like a temporary shelter around there, and there's kind of like a field, but it just keeps snowing and snowing, and the temperature keeps dropping and dropping until eventually it is 20 below freezing.
I'm still good.
Roll credits.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, yeah, no,
That kind of worked too, but like that's good.
I was being silly, but that works also.
That was cool.
Thank you for listening to the first episode of Dice in Danger. Please subscribe, like, heart, follow, comment, share, or do anything you'd like to help us out. Algorithms love that sort of stuff, and it helps us a lot while costing you absolutely nothing. The next episode will be released in 2 weeks. This show stars Zach Laurel as John/Emrys, James Sheets as Evil, Carol Sheets as Grumble, Sean Dennis as Debussy, Sam Verscher as Flare/Jarkov, and myself, Alejandro Solis, as the Dungeon Master. Our logo was designed by Jim Shees. Our intro and outro theme is Coera by Andre Vilta. Additional editing and music was done by Reese Branch and myself with Midnight Fires. Did you enjoy the Question of the Day segment? Do you have cooler ideas for questions and character names? Did you want to download our original soundtrack? Good news. If you like the show and want to help us grow, consider joining our Patreon. $1 a month, you can submit questions for the intro segment along with character names, location names, homebrew ideas, one-shot prompts, mechanics, anything you'd like, all while getting access to uncut bonus content episodes with 0 ads and access to our soundtrack. We currently only have one single $1 price tier, but you can get in early and help us reach our stretch goal to unlock a Patreon-exclusive one-shot where the cast plays a small story set in the Star Wars universe using the official Star Wars role-playing system called Edge of the Empire. Well, that's all for today. See you next time in episode 2 of Dice and Danger.
one's in there.
Okay, great. I believe it. Let's move on. It's like, seems good.
Well, I'm in there.
He's little, and he moves on.
You
With a 7, you hear someone go, "No one's in here."
It's Jimmy.
And you're like, "Okay."
We're good. There's no one here. Who are you?
as you
That's Johnny.
I'm really proud of yourself.
Who are you? Who do you think you are?
I'm Jimmy.
Nice.
All clear.